Alright, welcome back, Beowulf Nations. I'm Beowulf back at it with another video. You see the title. I'm pulling the jet ski, my Yamaha GP1800R Beowulf Edition, pulling it with an ex-police car, and it works pretty good. I'm very impressed. I need to get a different trailer hitch ball where it's higher reverse than this one I got is like some one, and it's not majorly reversed, and I think it needs to be a little higher just to have a little clearance to the bottom. But it pulled like a dream. We're going to talk all about it at the end of the video, but I just got the hitch installed and the wiring done today, so I was like, I got to get out here and rip, no matter if it's before dark or not. So we're just going to do a quick rip with big old gator libs, then jet back, and we'll talk all about my Crown Vic P71 police package, pulling the Beowulf Edition GP1800R. Crazy thing, if you didn't see the last video, my blow-up valve intercooler piping kept popping off. I'm pretty sure I got it out really good this time. It was easier doing it in the garage than trying to do it on the water, but I do have my screwdriver. That's why I'm not going that far. I want to make sure this all works for sure, and it's real frustrating, but yeah, that's crazy. And we'll get out, do a little quick rip, and look at this. I speak of it. Look at the big wake that just happened. Every time I turn the camera, I guarantee you the big old gators out here already. He's probably wondering, oh, who's coming this way? And yeah, something big just splashed right in front of there. That's crazy. At least not on the stand-up. See, look, you got bubbles there. So you can tell something came up and it went down. And then something's right over there. See right where that buoy is? I don't know, man. At least I'm not swimming. Oh, look, we got bubbles right here too. It's like, what could it be? It's kind of freaky. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. I do free monthly giveaways. How to enter: you have to be subscribed to I Am Beowulf, be subscribed to Beowulf Nation, both my YouTube channels. You have to like the videos and either follow me on Instagram, @Beowulf. If you're not into Insta, then follow me on my Facebook page, I Am Beowulf. Totally free to enter, free monthly giveaways, and then milestone giveaways. So when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a signed Michael Jordan photograph. When I hit 25,000, I'm giving away a brand new Xbox or brand new PlayStation system. So Rada's no wake zone, and let's get it ripped, and we'll talk all about it after we do a little ripping. wild though. So if you've seen Tiger King, that Myrtle Beach Safari, their property is like straight that way, but that's their property right there. So when you've seen Bubbles the elephant, this is where it comes out on the intercoastal waterway. So there's only seen it once out on the water, and I got that on video. I didn't get too close because I mean, they were about like halfway to where I'm at right now, and people pay to do this experience, to go in the water with the elephant. As thus you can see they have a rail system right there, and it's crazy how the elephant actually fits through that little tiny gate. It is pretty wild when you think about it. It's not as big as you think, but yeah, that's why I swung down here. You never know. Maybe this time of day nobody's out. I think you might see an elephant. It's crazy, nobody's out. It's like every time I come out here in the off season, well technically it's the off season, nobody's even out. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. news is the blow valve is staying on. It was gonna go off. It already gone off. That was crazy. The last video you saw, I pushed it on. The reality is that clamp has to be basically right at the end of the silicone hose, like way at the bottom is the only way it stays on. I recall that's how I put it on originally. That's probably how it slipped off. If you put up too high, because there's like a outer rim on the top of the supercharger, and if you have it too high, you're not clamping it and it'll just slip off with boost. I really like to put some heavier duty on. I will call Riva Racing because it doesn't, it's not an issue now, but I mean, I've had it on there for over a year and a half and never had an issue. This is the first time, so I guess it's just a normal thing to be, you know, like checking. Nothing broke, but yeah, it's so crazy when you see people wearing like sweatshirts and like dress. It's super hot. It's super humid. I was like wanting to get out because it was like hot today. Oh man, good thing is the waters came down. Thank you. I was so worried, and I really thought it was going to be difficult with the Crown Vic, being that it's rear-wheel drive and it's a car. It's not a truck or not an SUV. It doesn't have four-wheel drive. I had no problem getting out. So the big question is getting it back out of the water. But the good thing, before you get all crazy, is you're farther out of the water with the trailer when you put it farther in when you're launching or letting it off, and then when you're bringing it in, you're farther closer to shore, where you see a portion about not halfway the bunk, but pretty much a good portion of the front of the bunk. That's how I do stuff to get in. So yeah, that's how I do stuff, and it should work perfectly fine, in my opinion. So we'll see how it works bringing her in, and I'm gonna go get another trailer hitch ball, because I'm afraid it's not going to clear going back up on my driveway. It kind of has like a hump before you get up, and I'm going uphill, and I don't think it's going to clear, and I think I will wreck my trailer hitch ball going back. So I have to go over like Walmart, AutoZone, whatever's closest where I'm going to look at, go into, and pick up a trailer hitch ball. I go to like one of those like auto void, I don't know, go on. I'm not giving a shout out where to shop, but that's probably what I do. Go somewhere, wherever's open. Everything closes early around here, so with everything going on in the world, everything closes early. So it's like, I'm gonna get my act together, racing over to something else before they close. Man, this thing's just fun. You know, like, the cool thing with this, you don't spend all day. You get out, like, not that long and let it rip, and it just feels good. Oh man, this thing's just running good. Never had really any issues. So the only issue was this blow valve coming off, but I mean, it took a year and a half to make it happen. It didn't happen immediately, so hey, can't complain, right? And if everybody was interested in knowing, he got it right out of the water, no problems. The only thing I was saying is trailer hitch, you can tell it's pointing the front of the trailer downwards. So I want to get one that's more where the trailer is probably like, the ball is about like right up here. So not that length, probably a little lower, not crazy low like a lifted truck one, but you have to turn it the other way and the ball facing up, and I can't do it with that one. So that's what I'm going to go pick up next, and it'll have no problem pulling it. And that's why I'm selling my Triton Elite trailer, is knowing that it would be a lot easier pulling one single trailer. And when you really look at how big it is, I mean, the jet ski is about the size of the Crown Vic P71. I also want to get is a spare tire. Triton makes one. I'm going to pick that up so I can have another spare tire for this, because I don't have a spare tire. And it's a pretty nice rig. I'm debating doing custom graphics like how that is. This side right up there would look pretty cool. I don't know. All right, so outside here, AutoZone. So I actually I just picked up this one. Walmart did not have this. I'm right by Walmart right there, so I picked up this one. This one's a stainless steel ball, which I think is a little bit better because of rust. But then in here, I picked up this, and then this one right here. So I'm gonna try both and actually see what the best is. Probably return that if whatever doesn't work. And the cool thing is I just bought this tactical one. So this thing's like 60 bucks, and I was just an AutoZone, and you can still return it, even though I used it. Which is awesome because it's a nice hitch and it's a nice finish, but it's about the same size as that one, actually no, well, give or take, but I don't think it's going to work reversing it. That's why I'd rather get my 60 bucks back, which is awesome. And I think this one's probably going to be the go-to one. It might be too high, I don't know. That's why I got two different sizes. Get home, mess around with them. And yeah, look how big this trunk is. There's like a trunk insert that's like Kevlar. I seen them, but nobody ships them. But I think I have a way, a subscriber in New York could probably get it to me somehow, and I'm getting two of those probably. And yeah, this is just tons of, and I want a little bit more organized. These are the straight pipes that were on the Jeep SRT. And yeah, so got this one, put that right in there, right in there, throw that in there. But yeah, so this is my P71 Crown Vic Ford Police Interceptor, I guess you could say. And so I actually got new, this was a Charleston, South Carolina police car. You can see that's why they cut it out. And I found on eBay this white trim is changed color like a old school Star Wars stormtrooper would change color, the white ones. So there's gonna be these black trims that I just bought that I'm gonna be, they're not perfect condition, but they were actually really cheap on eBay that I bought, that I'm gonna be putting in there. So look, I think it'll look a little cool having a little black thrown into it. And it worked out awesome. Towing, tires are still in good condition, which is a good thing. And yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of videos of a bunch of stuff with this, and it's a clean car. It's like the new one that I'm getting has way lesser miles, but I think I might do like Raptor liner or one of those, spraying the thing. I don't know, because they're going to both be identical. I found these on eBay. There were holes drilled and there were little caps, so these are ones. I got these shorter ones that I can always change off and put what the made it look like the antenna. I should have done all four, but I want to see how it looks. Otherwise it looks like my car has horns. It does. Actually, it's kind of, I don't know, my car has horns. I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I get the other two. It's better than nothing. The person who bought it from did a really bad tinning job. I'm going to be tinning it, bring it to the professionals before installing this cage, because let me just give you guys a big walk around. So I installed last night this is Alpine head unit, and that's so you can see all these wires and stuff. But I'm gonna have a reverse camera, and it can have two cameras, so I'm gonna put another one maybe once I do the cage, maybe one in the front bumper, I don't know. When I get the new car, they're giving me buying a whole new vinyl floor, because I put a little tape on there because it's a hole, because it's a vinyl floor. This needs to be redone with a little bit newer one, which will be nice because I can fix all the wiring in here. And I got a new like police center console, but I think I'm gonna put in the new Crown Vic. I'm hoping to find another one that could put in this. The newer one is nicer, and I think I'm gonna put it in there. And the new one with the lesser miles. And you can see, it's hard to tell. Well, I have this on my Amazon store. This is in the back of my Jeep SRT. It's hard to tell, but it's like a tactical thing where you put mold pouches and stuff. Really nice. This is like a first aid kit. I had this in the rear seat of my Jeep SRT, and I threw it in here. And yeah, you tell this thing is full of sand and stuff from the dogs. And I just got the new K9 cage. Maybe I'll show you guys a quick sneak peek of that once I get home. That actually just came, which I'm planning to install. But when I do that, I got to take everything out of there, and that's why I want to do the floors and do really good. I mean, it's not that low. I mean, I don't know if it squatted it down. It might be different once you actually have it in there. It is kind of low. I mean, definitely you can't lower. That's why I'm selling the dual trailer, is because of that. I knew it really wasn't going to work with it. I put LED headlight bulbs in it. I got a whole LED spotlight that'll replace right in the existing one. But this, guys, will get you the basic of how low it is. That's just way too low the ground in the back. And but you can see the height is a little bit different there. It could be the incline of the pavement, but the trailer should be sitting up way up, and I'm telling you, it looks killer. We got to do some type of graphic like this onto this somehow. I don't know, but there should be some themed between these the jet skis to this. I'm going to do this kind of graphics, but the matching colors of the SXR 1500 down below like that. And I just tell you, this thing is just on fire. Yeah, it is just on fire. We're here at AutoZone. Oh man. And I really like this trailer. Did an amazing job pulling with this thing. This thing's a beast. I mean, it has a 2-valve Mustang GT engine in it. The cool thing, I found a company that has these black steely wheels where they look the same, but they're widening to run a bigger tire, and they're not that expensive. I was planning to get those, not for this car, but for the other car, because it has way lesser miles. The other car is going to get all like the real cool stuff. This stuff's going to get stuff, but not the best. You know, what do I find deals on? I'm kind of searching with different stuff to be adding on and stuff. But it's a nice car. I'm going to definitely do, once I change those out, I'm going to do a clay bar on the whole thing. I'll film a video with showing that too. All right, sorry for the garage. It's a tad messy. So I got this pallet. Came from Detroit. Lamar, brother from another mother, helped me out getting this. I got this whole cage thing for 200 bucks. He saved the day picking up. He palleted it all up, wrapped it. He used like the ties and tied it up all good. Oh man, what a lifesaver. So this is going to be a split. So one side, I'm confused of what's, I'm thinking it's on the passenger side where this goes. And now, take it back. This would be the left side. And so this would be the lower part. So this is a pad. It's from American Aluminum Accessories. They make all K-9 cages and all this stuff for police cars and whatnot. They don't make this anymore. So to get something like this is super cool. Even when I called the company today, they said this is like super rare, the setup, how this is. So basically, this will be one side. This is where the dogs will be. This thing's fully enclosed with a roof and stuff. Then it's hard to see here. So this would be the prisoner jump seat. So one side, and there'll be a wall. And it's crazy. This is the same like sandpaper stuff you would find like on the top of a skateboard. Really grippy, like rough. And see, you got a seatbelt. So I can basically split the dogs in two different parts. There's like this plexiglass that will go between it. And it's figuring this out. So this will be like part of the back, and it drops down. So that'd be where the rear window is. These are the door panels. So you don't have the regular door panels. This must be the other side of that. Yeah, that would be looking like the back. So I'm guessing this somehow slides the back of that on there, is what I'm guessing. I don't know. Those are the windows, and it looks like it has a hinge where it's supposed to come up. I'm not sure, but those are the windows. And then this is cool. So this would be dividing on where I could let the dog come up front with me. So this actually slides. And the coolest thing is this came from Detroit. So, and you can tell it looks like the dog here, it looks like a German Shepherd. So can you imagine, this came from the same year Crown Vic as mine, 2009. You imagine the stories this could tell you of anything that's happened and how long it was in duty with it. But I think it's just super cool, super awesome to get it. The second Crown Vic that I'm actually getting when this video is up, I already got it. That has a different brand where it's a whole open giant K9 cage. So I'm gonna have two cars. One's the lower mileage. 2010 is the second one I have. Awesome, doing the same setup, trailer hitch, the whole 9 yards. Both are gonna be for pulling, 4 jet skis. But I figured just to share all this, because this is super cool. And it's going to be even cooler. One, it's installed. This will not be on I Am Beowulf when it's installed. This is all on my second YouTube channel, Beowulf Nation. So besides the free giveaways, there's going to be awesome, cool stuff of install videos and whatnot. It's something I've never installed. It's real cool. Nice rubber mat. And definitely cool. Definitely some of these areas where it looks like looks like nail polish use. I'll probably spray paint those black again, clean them real good and spray paint them. And it's nice, everything's labeled too with it. And it's awesome. Lamar, he picked this all up for me. And nothing got bent, everything looks perfect, and I'm like super happy. And he was nice too, that I used U-Ship. Another shout out to that. If you're looking to ship and stuff, definitely that's what I did. And they have different people, and I kept seeing bids, and I got a really good deal of shipping this all the way to Detroit to South Carolina. You can't beat it. So I figured to share this. But back home, and I figured to share the setup that I did. So I went with the bigger one that I got from AutoZone. So it's a higher up. I swear I got a second one of these somewhere when I had a short period of time at Jeep Wrangler. I swear I have it somewhere. I don't know. I think it's on a shelf way up high in my other garage. But it has a stainless steel ball. I'll list some of these stuff because you can still find my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. So check that out. But yeah, got that set up and it's totally level. That's the biggest thing. Because before it wasn't level. Now it's level. So I'm glad I went with the higher one because that's what I figured would work the best. The higher one would be better off. Get some clearance. The straps are still low. But also, too, I have an extension where I could raise it, pull it out even farther forward, which could give me even more room, so I would be lesser from getting closer. Because the tire changes, the goal is not to have these tires sitting in the water when you're taking a ski out. So I might try that, but it'll also be super long. It'll probably add another like 2 to 3 feet onto it, which I don't know if it might be the smartest thing, but that's something to think about. And here's the setup. Just washed it. Gonna pull it all in, and it's the end of the video. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys next one. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.